Welcome to the Soul Pit Media Health and Business Report, hosted by Craig Dawson, Vice President, Soul Pit Media.
Hello and welcome to the Soul Pit Media Health and Business Report. Today we have a special guest with a special subject that really needs to be addressed in our community. We have Roxanne Epperson, and Roxanne is the CEO and founder of Women Against Abusive Relationships. Roxanne, welcome to the Soul Pit Media Health and Business Report.
Thank you very much. I'm grateful and happy to be here.
Now, Roxanne, can you talk to our listeners about your organization, Women Against Abusive Relationships?
Yes. I founded this organization 20 years ago, actually, because of my surviving an abusive relationship that nearly ended my life. So we were born at McGee Women's Hospital in 2004 with our flagship program. It was called The Healing Space. And what we did, we met monthly with women serving organizations in Allegheny County on various topics during theme months such as April was Sexual Assault Awareness Month. Then we had a mental health awareness month, of course, domestic violence. We've talked about HIV, heart health. We had what I call art shop, and because art is healing, so we try to include art as often as possible. One of my favorites was a workshop we did called What's Behind Your Mask? And the women embellished mask, and they told the story of what the embellishments meant to the audience. And as well, we had one called My Life as a Chair, where they embellished chairs in the same way, and they were just powerful storytelling options for women.
Now, Roxanne, did the recent pandemic affect the amount of abuse in the community?
Yes, it did. Unfortunately, it led to a significant surge in domestic violence worldwide, not just in our community. It was a worldwide, and there was many factors that contributed to that. Of course, you're being locked down or in the home of someone who abuses, and there was no way, nothing you could do about it. There was the economic stress that came along with it, and limited access to support services because the shelters were limited. They were not taking in new residents either. So yes, it definitely caused an effect.
Now, Roxanne, what type of outreach programs does your organization offer?
Well, I'm really excited. We just launched a new initiative. We're less than a year old, and we're going. I always say we're going through some growing pains, but we're growing. And it's called ASK, A-S-K, After Shelter Care. And our slogan is Ask for Help, We Got Your Back. And we are providing services to, right now we have 4 partner shelters, Women's Center and Shelter, Power, Light of Life Rescue Mission, and Hearth. And we're providing services to their residents that include social determinants of health. And I'd like to share with the audience what that is so that it'll be clear. And they are the conditions in the environments where people are born, live, learn, work, play, worship, and age that affect a wide range of health, functioning, and quality of life outcomes and risk. So we've created several programs in 4 categories: health and wellness, job training and entrepreneurship, healthy family lifestyles, and parents are protectors. And as we grow, we want to offer a online and virtual private support group that would encompass several different groups of those who have been violated through domestic violence. The groups would be based on age and culture. We would have a BIPOC group, an LGBTQ group, teens group, all different categories. And this came about because a woman told me that she really enjoyed going to therapy at the Women's Center and Shelter, but she would love to have been with women around her age, and she's in her 60s. So that's why we decided, well, okay, why don't we have support groups for different cultures, different age groups, and then maybe quarterly, at least, we might have an intergenerational session. And I just bet that everybody's going to learn, oh, wow, we're all going through the same thing, even though we're different cultures, different ages or whatever. There's a lot that we're doing with the ASK program, wellness assessments, nutrition counseling, in-person and virtual fun workout activities. And under the job training, which I'm really excited about, is we're offering to our participants Microsoft 365 at no cost to them. It's a self-paced program. And, of course, we refer them to all the, job training programs. Then we offer adult, child, and infant CPR. And once we get the kind of funding that we want, we would love to start doing family field trips to encourage family bonding. And one of my, I dream big. I have a tendency to have God-sized dreams. So one of them is to have a retreat for the women who participate, who complete this program. Take them on a retreat and treat them special, because a lot of them have never been treated special. But that's just a short version of some of the things we're doing. And one thing we just did, we started, and this happened organically. We did a empowerment workshop. We called it Empowerment Through Visualization, Journaling, and Wellness. And the wellness was on breast care. And the women were so engaged in the session that we never did get to the vision board, so we had to come up with part 2. And as a matter of fact, Lawana Fuller, and I don't know her correct title, but she's the head of breast pain or breast care at McGee Women's Hospital. They were having an upcoming event, and so about 6 to 8 of those women that came to my workshop ended up going to get their mammograms. So yeah, I'm just excited about that. So since we had to do part 2, the wellness on part 2 was financial literacy. So we had a VP, Kyle Logue from Huntington Bank, came in and engaged with the women, and they fell in love with him too. So we have some great topics, some great presenters, and we just try to have a good time with the ugly topic.
Well, let me just say this to you, and I'm living proof of the fact that there are no dreams too big for God. So you keep on, what you're doing and expanding your vision as to helping those who really need the help. And there's nothing too big for God.
My vision, Craig, is to, and it was so funny, I said I want to reach a minimum of 1 million women globally to help them, heal from the trauma they endured. Then I was asked to be a part of another cohort, and they were trying to reach 10 million. I'm like, wow, I need to up my game. I want to reach 10 million. But I would be so happy if we were to reach 1 million women. My data specialist, she just input every registration form that we've ever had, and she says we're over 3,000 right now. Well, 3,500, I think she said. And I didn't know that because I just had all this paper stacked here. And finally brought someone on to input this into a database that was created for us by Carnegie Mellon University students at no cost, nonprofit organizations out there. Need to take advantage of that one. But yeah, so we're getting there. I got a ways to go yet, but we're on our way.
We'll be right back with the Soul Pit Media Health and Business Report.
It doesn't matter the time nor the place, the conditions or transitions. Doesn't matter who you are or who you're with. Before, now, and always. Through all phases of life, Duquesne Light Company is here for you.
It's a fact. Black Americans are disproportionately impacted by health disparities in our communities. From building better relationships between doctors and patients to breaking down barriers that affect one's health, UPMC is dedicated to healthcare equality for all. With better access to care, preventive screenings, and mental health treatment, we are working to promote the health and well-being of everyone in the communities we serve. Learn more at upmc.com/health disparities.
Port Authority has a new name, Pittsburgh Regional Transit, PRT for short. It's all about doing an even better job of getting people where they want to go every day. It's also about getting people where they want to go in their careers. PRT is looking for some new faces. We're hiring for every position. We offer great pay and benefits and a direct route to a great future. Go to rideprt.org/careers. PRT is an equal opportunity employer.
Looking for a cost-effective way to help increase your company's bottom line? Look no further than Soul Pit Media. With our award-winning print, internet, podcast, and Soul Pit television options, we can help your business get to that next level. For more information, contact Craig Dawson at 412-407-7685. That's 412-407-7685. And let Soul Pit Media take you to that next level.
Who's this? Don Stogie, it's me, Nick the Nub.
Hey, my boy, what you got for me?
Boss, I got the bundle on some bad news about your best customer, Sammy Sticks.
What, sleeping with the fishes?
Nah, he's still with Wanda, but he's been herfing with the Cigar Fathers.
The Godfathers?
No, boss. Cigar Fathers, you know. Friendly, knowledgeable staff, live outdoor patio jams, and a wide selection of cigars and cigar accessories.
Oh, how do you know so much about this place?
Well, boss, because I've been coming back all week.
What?
Hey, I'm sorry, Don Stogie, but with everything Cigar Fathers is offering, I couldn't refuse.
It's a fact. Black Americans are disproportionately impacted by health disparities in our communities. From building better relationships between doctors and patients to breaking down barriers that affect one's health, UPMC is dedicated to healthcare equality for all. With better access to care, preventive screenings, and mental health treatment, we are working to promote the health and well-being of everyone in the communities we serve. Learn more at upmc.com/health disparities.
The future of transit is now, and we are working to improve your ride. Look for bus tracking technologies and other innovations to keep you better informed. Getting around town has never been so easy. PortAuthority.org.
Did you know that STD rates have increased in Allegheny County?
No, I did not.
Yeah, especially for people under 30.
Maybe I should go get tested.
In Allegheny County, symptomatic syphilis cases increased by 97% and gonorrhea cases by 18% in the past year. And having multiple STDs increases your chances of getting HIV.
Oh, wow. Do you know where I can go get tested?
The Public Health Clinic offers free walk-in STD and HIV screening located at 1908 Wiley Avenue, Pittsburgh, PA 15219.
It looks like I know what I'm doing tomorrow, getting tested, and I'll make sure to spread the word.
For more information, call 412-578-8081 or visit AlleghenyCounty.us/HIV.
We're back with the Soul Pit Media, Health, and Business Report. Absolutely. Now, Roxanne, is working to enhance the community something you always envision yourself doing?
No, and I'll tell you how it all came about. So I had started an in-school and after-school program in the Hill District called the African American Arts Project and the Open Doors Reading Club. So at that time, my goal was to expose children to the arts and to learning. And while I was in that, doing that work, I experienced the abusive relationship that nearly ended my life. And here we go with God. He led me to create and found this program. Not that I don't love the children, but I thought I better work with these parents that are being abused so the children can be safe as well. And so then the more I learned about domestic violence, because at first I just wanted to focus on educating women and girls. And then the more I learned about domestic violence, I realized that all of us need to know the effects of this violence on not only the individual, but the community at large. So, for example, I witnessed a young man kick a woman's door off the hinges. Now, at the time I was an advocate, that was very stressful for me because I'm like terrified for her. I have to listen to the noise of people fighting, so that's disturbing the community. And then you look at the cost that employers have to deal with, the lost productivity from people calling off from work because they were, fighting the night or being beat up the night before, and medical costs. So, yeah. So after I'm just mission driven now. So I said, I'll let somebody else handle the little people in the after school program. Although I loved it, I had a ball. It was a great program, but my God sent me to do this work instead.
Absolutely. So many people don't realize, unless it happens to you or someone that you know, that there are a lot of women who have lost their life due to domestic violence. And, that's why I wanted to have you on the show, because if I could just be very honest, there are some problems in our community that we can do, let's say, a better job of addressing and informing and trying to take care of those problems in-house, as they say, so that our community as a whole will benefit.
Exactly, because this is a universal issue, as you know. It's a public health issue as well. And it baffles me that even though I do this work, I just still don't get the mentality of someone who wants to abuse someone. But that's why I created a free ebook for people called Red Flags. I compiled it. I didn't create it. I gathered it from the internet. That's why it's free. And it's 25 characteristics of someone who abuses the one they claim to love. Say you love me, but you're going to slam me down on the ground and kick me down the steps and all of that. And I know domestic violence is a learned behavior in some cases, but I still don't get it. It just makes absolutely no sense to me. That's why I'm on a mission to help those, to get through this.
My own personal opinion, to me, it's a sign of weakness to me, because real men are real men. You don't have to batter someone to prove your manhood. A real man protects and tries to encourage the person they love.
Exactly. Be supportive, encourage, and I don't know. There's all kind of reasons why. If you grew up in a household where abuse occurred, you think that's normal. So you do the same thing. Then you have people in society used to say, I haven't heard this in a long time. I hope I never hear anyone else say this. Oh, he only hits me because he loves me. That used to be a thing. People used to really believe that. And actually, it was legal to beat women. Men were allowed to do it. It was not against the law. But it is now.
Well, that's something that we definitely have people like you that are out here working to make a difference. Roxanne, how can someone who may be in need of your services reach out to your organization?
Well, they can call us at 412-818-3225 or email us at info@warheals.me. And they can also visit our website to learn more about us at the same as the email, warheals.me.
And that's war with two A's.
Yep, I'm sorry, I should have spelled it. WAARHEALS.me.
That comes from my sales background, so it's just something that is ingrained, because this is a very important topic, one that I really want to help make a difference in making this something that is not as prevalent as it has been in our community.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, because a lot of times they'll hear heels and they'll think HEEL. So yes, thanks for asking me to correct that for me. So we're celebrating 20 years on October 3rd at the Wyndham, downtown Pittsburgh, from 5:30 to 8:30. And people can contact me at that email address if they would like to purchase tickets. Tickets are $75. We also have sponsorship packages that I would email out to people if they were interested as well. And at that event, you can get to learn a little bit more about who we are and just help us celebrate and raise funds. 100% of the funding is going towards programs, and one of my favorite ones is our BEN Bucks, BEN-Bucks, and that's Basic Emergency Need Bucks. And a real quick story, I do some consulting work for YWCA, and before I was a consultant, I was working there, and I was blessed to stay on as a consultant. But a woman called the resource center, and she was saying that her husband was in Africa, and he was coming home, and he said when he gets home, he was going to kill her. And she was looking for funding, and of course, no one had that kind of funding to help her relocate. And I was like, boy, if I had funds, I would have told that lady for her and her babies to get to the airport, to the Greyhound, to somewhere. And so that's part of what I would like to do, have funds for if they need to escape. Lights got cut off. You need even if you need to pay a a car note, emergency purposes, So that's some of the kind of things we're planning on doing. And I just hope people would come and join us.
Well, I want you to know that Soul Pit Media is always there for you, and also that coming from a background in sales, there is no shameless plug. Okay?
Oh, okay. Okay, good, because I'm going to do something at the event. I got about 4 things at the end I'm going to promote. Yeah, you're right. It's not shameless. It is what it is. Hey,
From my perspective, we have to be able to support these programs that are making a difference in our community, especially and also, now this is a shameless plug from my point, we better get out there and vote too, because a lot of these programs that are making a difference in the community, just like they were founded, they can go away. Okay.
Absolutely.
And we have to support people like yourself.
Yeah, and that's then another thing. I've been focused on my nonprofit. I have a for-profit business as well, but next year I have to focus on that harder, because if funding goes away, because we got a grant from UPMC Health Plan to initiate this new program, but that's federal funding, I believe, or state funding. It's all government money, and like you said, it could go away anytime. And I would strongly encourage people to get out and vote. As a matter of fact, I will be putting that on my Facebook page as soon as we hang up.
Well, I just want to say, first of all, thank you for letting our audience become more aware of some of the things that you're doing in the community to help fight a problem that we can all work together and help to eradicate, just like we've eradicated polio and certain other diseases. To me, this is a disease, and you have Soul Pit Media support, not only now, but in the future. And I want to thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to talk to our listeners about this.
And I thank you for giving me the opportunity to do so.
We'll be right back with the Soul Pit Media Health and Business Report.
It doesn't matter the time nor the place, the conditions or transitions. Doesn't matter who you are or who you're with. Before, now, and always. Through all phases of life. Duquesne Light Company is here for you.
It's a fact. Black Americans are disproportionately impacted by health disparities in our communities. From building better relationships between doctors and patients to breaking down barriers that affect one's health, UPMC is dedicated to healthcare equality for all. With better access to care, preventive screenings, and mental health treatment, we are working to promote the health and well-being of everyone in the communities we serve. Learn more at upmc.com/health disparities.
Port Authority has a new name, Pittsburgh Regional Transit, PRT for short. It's all about doing an even better job of getting people where they want to go every day. It's also about getting people where they want to go in their careers. PRT is looking for some new faces. We're hiring for every position. We offer great pay and benefits and a direct route to a great future. Go to rideprt.org/careers. PRT is an equal opportunity employer.
Looking for a cost-effective way to help increase your company's bottom line? Look no further than Soul Pit Media. With our award-winning print, internet, podcast, and Soul Pit television options, we can help your business get to that next level. For more information, contact Craig Dawson at 412-407-7685. That's 412-407-7685. 7685 and let Soul Pit Media take you to that next level.
Yeah, who's this?
Don Stogie, it's me, Nick the Nub.
Nicky, my boy, what you got for me?
Boss, I got the bundle on some bad news about your best customer, Sammy Sticks.
What, sleeping with the fishes?
Nah, he's still with Wanda, but he's been herfing with the Cigar Fathers.
The Godfathers?
No, boss. Cigar Fathers, you know. Friendly, knowledgeable staff, live outdoor patio jams, and a wide selection of cigars and cigar accessories.
Oh, how do you know so much about this place?
Well, boss, because I've been coming back all week.
What?
Hey, I'm sorry, Don Stogie, but with everything Cigar Fathers is offering, I couldn't refuse.
It's a fact. Black Americans are disproportionately impacted by health disparities in our communities. From building better relationships between doctors and patients to breaking down barriers that affect one's health, UPMC is dedicated to healthcare equality for all. With better access to care, preventive screenings, and mental health treatment, we are working to promote the health and well-being of everyone in the communities we serve. Learn more at upmc.com/health disparities.
The future of transit is now, and we are working to improve your ride. Look for bus tracking technologies and other innovations to keep you better informed. Getting around town has never been so easy. PortAuthority.org.
Did you know that STD rates have increased in Allegheny County?
No, I did not.
Yeah, especially for people under 30.
Maybe I should go get tested.
In Allegheny County, symptomatic syphilis cases increased by 97% and gonorrhea cases by 18% in the past year. And having multiple STDs increases your chances of getting HIV.
Oh, wow. Do you know where I can go get tested?
The Public Health Clinic offers free walk-in STD and HIV screening located at 1908 Wiley Avenue, Pittsburgh, PA 15219.
It looks like I know what I'm doing tomorrow, getting tested, and I'll make sure to spread the word.
For more information, call 412-578-8081 or visit AlleghenyCounty.us/HIV.
We're back with the Soul Pit Media, Health, and Business Report.
Hi, this is Debbie Norrell, and welcome to the Soul Pit Media Health and Business Report Community Calendar. Mark your calendar for October 3rd, 5:30 until 8:30 for a 20-year celebration of Women Against Abusive Relationships, also known as WAAR. It all takes place at the Wyndham Grand Hotel in downtown Pittsburgh, with Carmen Anderson of the Heinz Endowments as honorary chair, and Mikey Hood, KDKA TV lifestyle and entertainment co-host, as MC. For sponsorships and tickets, call 412-818-3225. For more information, visit warheals.me. Save the date for the 9th annual Gwen's Girls Equity Summit and Awards Ceremony, October 10th and 11th, University of Pittsburgh, the William Pitt Union. Mark your calendars for an unforgettable experience. Join Gwen's Girls for inspiring sessions, impactful discussions, and networking opportunities with leaders and innovators. Get ready to collaborate, learn, and shape the future together. For more information, go to gwensgirls.org/Equity Summit. The 2024 Walk to End Alzheimer's is Saturday, October 19th at Highmark Stadium, 510 Station Square Drive. Registration begins at 9:30 a.m. For more information, contact Lindsay Groves at 412-407-3948, extension 1133. Here are 3 questions every retirement saver should be asking. Are you saving enough? It's more than investments. Having someone help you with a budget and a savings plan is critical. Have you considered and talked about Social Security? Both the amount that may be available to you and the timing of taking Social Security are important considerations. Do you have a sound investment plan? It's important to invest with a purpose and stick to it. First Commonwealth advisors are there to help. because what you do with your retirement savings and who you choose to help manage it matters. Call 855-275-4322 for more information. Pittsburgh's Regional Transit's new Ready to Ride mobile ticketing app offers a convenient way to purchase transit passes and access other important information so that you will be ready to ride. Scan the QR code or call 412-442-2000 for more information. Don't forget to visit thesoulpit.com for the latest in theater, musical entertainment, job opportunities, and health information. That's thesoulpit.com. Thank you for listening to the Soul Pit Media Health and Business Report, brought to you by Pittsburgh Regional Transit. Looking for a great job with benefits? Check out their website, rideprt.org/careers. Thank you for tuning in to the Soul Pit Media Health and Business Report, hosted by Craig Dawson, Vice President, Soul Pit Media. Thank you, Pittsburgh, for your continued support.